And we finally have a stinking new Frontiercraft Wiki video, that I'm going to call it, new Frontiercraft YouTube Wiki, or Wiki, or Wiki, whatever you want to pronounce it. It's been a while since I've actually posted new Frontiercraft as to getting the first actual video out on this new update. And is it really because I'm relying off you guys that much to figure out what's in the update? No. Schoolwork. Hey, do you want some more homework? So, I have been very occupied with working on homework, because I'm a good student, and that's sometimes a drawback in these cases. Anyways, in this video we're going to go over just the basics of getting used to new Frontiercraft, and after we're done going over the basics, we'll go over the full update, as in everything I've changed, but I'm not yet going to show how everything works, because that will be the overtime posting of these videos. Why am I not just making a web page? Well, that kind of takes away from being new, because if I just make a web page on anything, you just instantly have all that you need, and that really took away an aspect of old Minecraft, that you could just log on to the wiki, find out everything you need, the end. It took out a lot of the experience, I thought. I'll try to get a constant feed of posting the things that are essential to an update, but over time I'll slowly post the things that are secret. You know, if you find something that you really don't know what it is, who knows what it might be? You might be the first one to find it out, post a video on it, wonder what it is. You know, stuff like that, that really juiced up old Minecraft, I think, of, ooh, what's this? What does this do? It made you feel new because you didn't just find out instantly on some wiki. So finally, let's get into New Frontier. The first thing you'll notice is blocks can be kind of tougher to dig up. I don't know if I changed the hardness on wood, but I definitely know I changed it on stone, on grass, on dirt, on your basic everyday blocks. Except for, like, wooden planks. I know I didn't change that one. But the reason I did this was to add more of a purpose to having tools. Because, I mean, I could use my hands in dirt. It's just kind of slow, but it's efficient because then I don't have to use tools. But when I'm using tools, I feel like I'm being inefficient because I really don't need to use them. But in this case, you know, I'm going to put a little more purpose to using, like, shovels. Now, here's the next thing. Wood and stone pickaxes now absolutely suck. This said, I have completely overhauled the metal system, or the system of going from wood to stone to iron to diamond. You're not going to be finding diamond in 5 minutes anymore, guys. You know, we're experienced, we can find diamonds pretty quickly. No. Diamonds are now 128 times rarer. Let me say that again. Diamonds are now 128 times rarer. Now you might be asking, why the heck would you do that? Well, diamonds are now incredibly powerful. There is a ton of metals I've added into this update, and they all now function. As to the previous updates, they were just useless. So I've got a whole new tool system. All the metals can be made into tools. I've also completely rewritten the armor system. All the new metals can be made into armor. The new system is kind of like the modern system, where it's not like if you're wearing a full thing of leather armor, you actually have all possible protection. It just has less durability. You know, all these metals called for some, you know, protecting more, protecting less, the durability. Just a lot of variety into the ore system now. If I remember correctly, including the regular ores like gold, iron, diamond, there's actually like 25 like usable tool ores. So the first thing is you'll probably be relying off of charcoal for a little bit, because coal is not as easy to find. Coal isn't very rare. It's kind of uncommon. I made it a little more common in this update than the previous ones, because I kept getting complaints that coal is really rare, although when they'd find it, it would be really big. But I mediumed that out to, you know, it's uncommon, but it doesn't generate in large portions. But in this, all of your metals now generate in pretty large portions when you find them. Since they don't generate very commonly, normally making a regular mine isn't the most efficient way to look for ores first. Once you have a fast pickaxe, this might be. I haven't really gotten to that point yet. I just know that caves used to be your friend, but now they're even friendlier. So, yeah, it won't take too long to find a surface cave. That'll be the #1 way to find one of your basic ores, like aluminum or zinc. I found zinc in this case. Aluminum is the most common thing in New Frontier Craft, and it is also the most common thing in real life. So there's an interesting fact for the day. So yes, it is a little bit slower, it's a little bit rougher on you in the beginning, and this will change eventually, because I don't know how slow it will be as you start speeding up. I remember I actually got up to tier 4 metal, and it was actually really starting to speed up, but I think it goes from being very slow at first to it speeds up to being slow again to progress, because then you start getting into the really rare stuff. But this will all change in New Frontier Craft Beta 1.9, but that's another time. Right now we're in 1.8. So why did I do this? You'll definitely feel new to Minecraft again. It's actually pretty amazing. I was playing it the other day and I was like, holy moly, this feels strange. I genuinely felt it again. Another thing to add on to the newness is I did make trees generate a little more different. Now they always generate about 2 blocks taller than usual. So now you're not going through a forest running into trees where the leaves are so low. No, now they're actually all high enough, and it gives it a new feeling. It's very interesting. And also, from it being a little harder at first, it shoos away the nubs, as I'll call them. The newbies that wouldn't really take the time to really do something fun on something like this. They would just be here to do something stupid. It shoos them away because it's kind of hard at first. But once you go past the hard part, that's when you get into the good stuff. So here is the full update on 1.8.1 in text, but of course this isn't the full explanation on how to make everything, it's just everything that has been changed or added. So this I consider the first official update of New Frontier Craft. The others were just tests. 1.7.8, sure there's a lot of ores, but they did absolutely nothing but make blocks. And my plan for the next update, 1.8.1, is to add in some music, because it's old Minecraft, and it really, really needs some new music. I mean, sure, I still very enjoy the current tracks, but I want to have a little bit, I want it spiced up a bit with some new tracks, made from C418, from different albums, and a couple made by me. So, I'll give you links to 2 different other Wiki videos. They might not be available yet. But until then, I hope to see you either on the server or in our subscribers.